Well, here we go. This is gonna be the longie. 3¼ hours without taxiing time at the beginning and the end. So, welcome to a requested flight. My first ever requested flight. Well, here we go. This is gonna be the longie. 3¼ hours without. So, there you can see our plane is a Boeing 757 in the livery of Thomas Cook. Someone obviously either had a holiday or is going on holiday fairly shortly in one of them, for real. Now I do have one small niggle. My views don't work with it. EasyDock doesn't work with this plane for some reason, but apart from that everything appears to be okay. So what we'll do, we'll get a few things up and running. As usual, we'll start off with Vox ATC. Otherwise, I ain't got a clue where I'm going. Now, there's no co-pilot in this, so if anything goes wrong, it's down to me, basically.
Test.
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 Test. Test.
Test.
Test.
Test. Test. Test.
Test.
Test.
Test.
Test.
Right, let's get our traffic injected. Oh look, there's another Thomas Cook in the background. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, now, there's no co-pilot, there's no FS2 crew. It's just me and my Jolly Jack Jones trying to remember how to fly this plane. And as I say, my views aren't working perfectly. And I've got to learn how to open the doors on this thing. How do you open the doors on this thing? That's a good question. And let's have a look. I don't even remember how to start the batteries on this thing. it's a good one, this one. Okay, what we got down here? It's good fun, really. Let's go up to the overhead panel. That'd be a good idea. Let's see what we can find up here. APU. That's a good place to start. If it'll run. It probably won't run. We need the batteries first. Batteries! Where's the batteries? There's the batteries. Which has got two positions. On or off. And nothing appears to be working. What else? See here. Dee-dee-dee-dee. It's good fun, this aircraft. It's been a while since I did it. I'm going to cheat a little. I'm going to use my hardware panels. Batteries. Now the APU should start. There we go. Got no ground power. So there were taxi runway, turn off lights, da-da-dee-dee-dee. No smoking. That's a good one to turn on. Seatbelts, we'll have that one on. Still haven't figured out where to open the doors. This could take a while before we get in the air. Let's go. Now, that's what I'll do. I'll go down here. There must be. Gonna keep losing the sound because I have to keep going to EasyDock to change the views, sadly. We have a computer. I know that much. And we'll have a look in here. You can load flight plans. You can't open the doors. That's very difficult. Well, load a flight plan anyway. No, we don't. No. How do we get out of this? This is gonna be fun. Need to get the main window back up now. Probably gonna completely mess this up. There is no menu for this thing. Must be a menu here somewhere. I'll try that again, shall I? Right. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Don't know. Haven't put a flight plan in yet. I can have a cruise altitude of 31,000 feet, I know that much. Cost index doesn't really matter, we'll put 20 in there. Reserves. I have no idea what that means. 50 minutes I hope, or 50 gallons. Still won't let me do that. Done that one. Okay, it won't allow me to load in my flight plan. I'm not sure why. Bear with me. Let's do a quick reset. Because I think I missed the button I was supposed to press. This is going to be fun, I can tell that. I've already confused it once and confused myself twice. I don't know how to open the doors, so I don't know how we're going to get any cargo on board. It's funny. It's good. It's all good fun. So we'll try that again. And we'll go back up here and we'll start the APU again. Right, APU's on, thank God for that. See if we can get some lights on in this thing. That's better. Whose idea was this? Don't know. Right, the APU's up and running. I've got to do this thing. I know I've got to do that. Otherwise nothing will work. I think that's all we need up there at the moment. We can stick the logo light on. We'll stick the wing light on. Right, let's go back to where I was. And hopefully I can get this better now. Index, that's what I want the index. Load an ATC route. That's the one. Yay! Got that one. Aren't we having fun now? Gonna reload Vox ATC in now as well.
Test.
Test. Test. Test.
Test.
Test.
Test.
Test.
Test.
Test.
Test. Test.
Test.
It's gonna be added to the fun because I have had a beer when I was out, and just one beer's enough to get me a bit screwy.
Test.
Test.
It's not encouraging, is it really? See if we can get rid of the menu. Don't want that. Right, let's tune into the ATIS so we know what runway we're taking off from. Get that out all the way. We haven't got a half an hour build up to this, at least that's one
Greater than 20
saving thing.
kilometers. Cloud. View at 2,700 feet. Temperature 172.11. QNH 1024. No SIG advise you have information Bravo. This is Newcastle. Information Bravo. 0519 Zulu. In use runway 07. Wind 85 degrees 7 knots.
Then I didn't hear what he said about the runway. I think he said 17. I don't even know what runways are at Newcastle. I haven't flown in or out of Newcastle for yonks.
Temperature 172.11.
Complete adventure this.
QNH 1024. No SIG advise you have information Bravo.
Let's see if I can concentrate this time and listen to what he said.
This is Newcastle. Information Bravo. 0519 Zulu. In use, runway 07.
07
degrees
is in
7
use.
knots. Visibility greater than 20 kilometers. Cloud, view at 2,700 feet. Temperature 172.11.
Yeah, don't want to
View in
have
H1024.
performance initiation.
No SIG advice.
Now we can go back to this.
information provided.
Cruise altitude is 31,000, but never mind.
This is Newcastle. Information Bravo 0519 Zulu. In use, runway 07. Wind 85 degrees 7 knots. Visibility greater than 20 kilometers. Cloud, view at
That's better.
2,700
Adjust that.
feet.
Reserves.
Temperature 172.11.
Well, we're going with a full tank of fuel anyway.
Q in H1024. No SIG advise you have information Bravo.
And we
This
now
is
have
Newcastle.
V1, VR and
Information
V2 there.
Bravo.
But I don't have to read it back to anybody, so
0519
I can
Zulu.
ignore it.
In use, runway
And
07.
our pre-flight is
Wind
complete.
85 degrees
Yay.
7 knots. Visibility greater than 20
I'll see what I'm
kilometers.
doing here.
Cloud, view at 2,700 feet.
Can't see it on the screen
Temperature
anyway. This thing
172.11.
called a yoke in the way.
Q in H1024.
So we can get rid of that one.
No SIG advise you have information
We can
Bravo.
shut that fella up on his ATIS. Kick him out on his
This is
ATIS.
Newcastle. Information Bravo 0519 Zulu. In use, runway 07.
We're done that bit. Right. Now comes the tricky bit. How to open the doors. Are we worried yet, Toby? When I say I don't even know how to open the doors, are we a little concerned? Oh dear. I'll do the jetway. Can we do the jetway from here? Let's have a look. Jetway. Yes, the jetway works. I can open the front door. That's not a problem. I don't know how you open the back door. Anybody know how you open the back door on this thing? Haven't got a computer to tell me how to do it this time. And how do you open the cargo doors? Anyone got an FSX manual handy? The jetway's been connected. So whatever passengers we've got. Now this isn't an FS captain, so don't know what the passengers are, don't know anything really. So I'm not going to do any of that lot. We'll just pretend they're getting on board for 5 seconds or so. Welcome along everybody to the stream. This is a requested flight. We are going from Newcastle in the UK to Corfu, a Greek island, and if Dobie would like to paste up his little picture of what the runway looks like, you'll know this is going to be a challenge when I get there in about 3.5 hours time. Yeah, it's a tough one. My landings are not good at the best of times. You see this runway, it's going to be fun. Alright, basically, that's it. I'm not going to use GSX to load the cargo or anything, because I don't know how you get the cargo doors open. So we're just going to do a pushback when we're ready. I'll get all the radio stuff out the way first.
Easy 9 or 15.
I'll come back in here.
Bristol.
Easy 9 or 15. Stand by.
You can hear some sound effects in the background. Radios, what do we want?
Easy
New
9
cup.
or 15. Clear to Bristol Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain flight level 60. Expect flight level 260.
We're leaving in the sort of relative sunrise. We should arrive there in early morning sunshine, so at least I'll be able to see the runway, even if I don't land on it.
0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.37. Squawk 3027.
Easy 9 or 15. Clear to Bristol Airport. Cleared as 5.
So there's no real co-pilot on this.
Departure frequency 124.37.
So,
Squawk
just me.
3027.
Easy 9 or 15. Read back correct.
Trying to remember how you fly this
Easy 9
plane.
or 15. Request pushback and start.
Easy 9 or
If I can get a
15.
word in edgeways.
Pushback and start approved.
Easy 9 or 15.
Newcastle Tower, Top Jet
Okay.
729er. With
I
you
didn't
on
want to talk
ILS
to anybody
runway
anyway.
07. With you on ILS runway 07.
Top Jet 729er, Newcastle Tower. Pass your message.
Disregard, Top Jet 729er.
Top Jet 729er, Newcastle Tower. Roger.
Going so well so far.
983.
Can't get a word in
Contact
edgeways with this
Newcastle
fella.
Approach 124.37.
Don't know how to open the doors.
124.37, Fisher 9083, Newcastle Tower, Easy 9 or 15, at gate 32, with information Bravo, ready taxi with clearance.
Easy 9 or
Didn't think
15,
Newcastle was this
taxi to
busy,
holding point
an airport.
runway 07 via Alpha.
But everybody's taking off,
Taxi to
and I can't
holding
get a
point
word in
runway
edgeways on
07
ATC.
via
So it's
Alpha,
all good,
Easy
really.
9 or 15.
Off to a flying, or not off to a flying start. Newcastle Tower, Rust Bucket 321, radio check 119.7.
Rust Bucket
Yay!
321. Readability 5.
Readability 5 also, Rust Bucket 321. Newcastle Tower, Rust Bucket 321, ready for clearance. Ionis Capodiociatus. Oh good God, I didn't know how to say that.
Last aircraft, say again.
I'm not surprised. Do we have any Greeks in the place who can give me a clue as to what that says? Newcastle Tower, Rust Bucket 321, ready for clearance. Ionis Capodiociatus.
Rust Bucket 321. Stand by.
Good grief. Bit of a tongue twister for me, I must admit. Come on in.
Rust Bucket 321. Cleared to Ionis Capodiociatus Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain flight level 60. Expect flight level 31010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.37. Squawk 3034.
I'm gonna have to say that name again, aren't I? This is not fun. Rust Bucket 321 is cleared to Ionis Capodiociatus Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain flight level 60. Departure frequency 124.37. Squawk 3034.
Rust Bucket 321. Read back correct.
Oh dear. Who happened to pick the most difficult airport's name to say? I suppose at least it's not Russian somewhere. And yes,
Top Jet 729er. Clear
Sort
to
of.
land runway 07.
As good as it gets, really.
7.
Clear to land runway
Now,
07. Top Jet 729er.
I'll have a quick look on my
Newcastle Tower, Felix 252.
tracker.
With you on ILS runway 07.
Felix 252, Newcastle Tower. Roger.
And I can
Newcastle
see that
Tower,
we are
Jersey 948,
there,
ready
and
for clearance Gatwick.
we'll push back, and we
Jersey
want to
948,
go tail
standby.
to the left. So that's okay, he says. Possibly.
Jersey 948, cleared to Gatwick Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain flight level 60. Expect flight level 24010.
Are you sitting
minutes
comfortably?
after departure.
Then I shall
Departure
begin.
frequency 124.37.
If I can get another word in.
3037.
Jersey 948, cleared to Gatwick Airport, cleared as filed. Maintain flight level 60, departure frequency 124.37, squawk 3037.
Jersey 948, read back correct.
Let's see if I need to do anything up here. It says press it, so I'll press it.
Jersey 948, push back and start the
And we don't need to put the generators on until the engines are running. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. The lights are all on. Everything appears to be okay here. We'll put the positional lights on. That's taxiway lights. Okay, they appear to be okay there.
Newcastle Tower,
So we'll
Jersey
close the
948,
door
at gate
and we'll get rid of the jetway.
Information Bravo, ready taxi with
There she
clearance.
goes.
Jersey 948, taxi to holding point runway 07 via Alpha.
Taxi to holding point runway 07 via Alpha, Jersey 948.
Now, because I'm not familiar totally with this aircraft, I'm going to do an auto start and cheat a little. Newcastle Tower, Rust Bucket 321, request pushback and start.
Rust Bucket 321, pushback and start approved.
Roger, Rust Bucket 321. So we'll call up GSX to do the pushback,
Jet 729.
and they're not going to ask us what direction to go in.
Easy 915, runway 07.
Never mind.
Runway 07
We didn't need to know that anyway.
15.
Top Jet 729er.
So I'll look outside, what I can see. Can't see a thing. Where are we? Oh yes, is he doing his little pumping action? Here we go, not quite so rude from this side, I hope. And he's done what he needed to do.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brake.
Release the parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
And as I say, I'll do an automatic start. Hopefully this works.
Newcastle Tower.
Start in engine 1.
Euro 158, ready for clearance, Fuel 7 Euro.
Future 158, standby. Easy 915, wind 084 at 7, clear takeoff.
Engine 1 is spooling up. And
Top Jet 729er.
it's about to kick in.
Future 158.
And engine 2 is being started.
Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain flight level 60. Expect flight level 33010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.37. Squawk 3047.
We'll set our flaps at 5. I think that's 5.
Clear this file. Maintain flight level 60.
Let's go have a look, make sure.
Departure frequency 124.37. Squawk 3047.
Looks like 5 to me.
Top Jet 729er.
So engines are running.
Via Delta and
We've
Alpha.
got flaps set.
Taxi to gate
Auto brake is set.
Delta and Alpha. Top Jet 729er.
We will
Future
set our speed.
158. Read back correct.
for around about 200 will do.
Euro 158.
For now.
Request push back and start.
Easy 901.
As we're being pushed back in the right direction. Miracles do happen.
124.37.
124.37. Easy 9015.
We'll turn the flight director on as well, and we'll arm the auto throttle.
Push back and start approved.
Euro 158.
We're done there, and I believe you can actually arm the LNAV straight away. Oops. He just squashed a Flyby who's obviously going to the wrong place.
Newcastle Tower.
Or maybe not.
Euro 158.
Maybe we're going the wrong way.
817.
Did I ever think of that? No, I didn't think of that.
Ready taxi.
Should have done, shouldn't I?
Clearance.
Future 158. Taxi to holding point runway 07 via Alpha.
Taxi to holding point runway 07 via Alpha, which Euro 158.
That's pushback complete. And you set the parking brake, which is down here somewhere. There it is. On she goes. We'll check the flight controls. Miracles, they work. Check the rudders. They work. Probably still won't be able to steer in a straight line, mind you.
Tow truck disconnected. Line must be removed.
That's a fancy one, isn't it? Look, nice and yellow. And he's just gone into a Flybe propeller.
Right, clear.
Oh dear. This is gonna be fun. We're having fun, aren't we? Come on, then, get out of the way.
Newcastle
I've got to drive over him as well, have I?
661, with you on ALS runway 07.
Everybody's
Fisher
going the opposite way to me.
661, Newcastle Tower. Roger.
Perhaps I've got the wrong end.
U2 674, ready for clearance for 7.
I didn't have any choice. It didn't give me a choice of what direction to push back in, so there we go. Newcastle Tower, Rust Bucket 321 at gate 7 with information Bravo, ready taxi with clearance.
Futura 674, cleared to Fuerteventura Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain flight level 60. Expect flight level 33010 minutes.
Everybody's
after
gonna back up now.
departure.
Look at this.
Frequency
Got another plane.
124.37. Squawk 30.
Now which direction is he gonna go?
Rust
Go on,
Bucket
go the other way.
321.
Please go the other way.
Taxi to holding point runway 07 via Alpha.
Oh dear. Taxi to holding point runway 07 via Alpha, Rust Bucket 321. I'm going to guess that we are needing to go to there. But we'll find out. We'll cheat and we'll bring up. Oh, won't even give us that. So hang on a second, I'll just check
Futura 674, read back correct.
to make sure I know what I'm doing.
674. Request push
When
back
did I
and
ever know
start.
what I'm doing?
Futura 674.
That is runway 7
pushback
there.
and Start approved.
So
Futura 674.
that answers that question. They just didn't quite push me back far enough. Right, let's get our sound back again. Someone's got a lot to answer for telling me or asking me to do this flight. And I think I've got a lot to answer for by agreeing to do it. Oh, I think everything is set. Apart from our heading. Let's set our heading to runway heading roughly 70. 70 will be good enough.
Happy 5 with information Bravo. Ready taxi with clearance.
We'll start our taxi
674,
by
taxi to
releasing our
holding
parking brake.
runway 07
Oh no,
via
no,
Alpha.
no, more followers.
Taxi to holding
Oh,
point
dear.
runway 07 via Alpha. U2 674.
Thank you, Dave
Fisher
Pudding.
661,
Did that say?
Clear to land runway
Dear.
07, wind 084 at 7.
Off we go anyway.
Clear to land runway 07.
Let's go.
661.
So long haul, 3.25 hours or so. Oh, look at that. Red sky in the morning. That's a shepherd's warning. Thanks a lot. Well, more pinkish than red, I suppose.
Approaching 07.
Yeah, right, well, I'm at the runway. Wait to be called. I hazard a guess that something's coming into land. Although the ATC program does sometimes expect you to actually get onto the runway when it says taxi to it, depends on where it measures the holding point.
Newcastle Tower.
That booty tang.
Ready for clearance. Speedbird 213. Stand by.
Well, that sort of means that pudding, doesn't it? Well, this is the first time someone's asked me to do a particular flight, so yes, I do request them if I've got the aircraft and it's not about 12 hours long, then yeah, I'll take requests.
0 minutes after departure. Departure frequency.
I can't see anything coming into land, so obviously the holding point is slightly wrong. So we'll edge forward until the ATC recognises where we are. Sometimes you have to cheat a little.
Speedbird 213. Read back correct.
Oh, there was something coming into land. Whee!
Speedbird 213.
Naughty me.
Start the crew.
Speedbird 213.
Nearly lost a plane full of passengers. So we've got to wait now for that one to get off the runway.
Fisher 661. Turn left 10 intersection. Rust Bucket 321. Runway 07 line up.
Runway 07 line up, Rust Bucket 321. Oh, here we go.
661.
Top Jet 729er. Hold position.
We will line ourselves up.
Hold position. Top Jet 729er.
Top
This is
Jet
where it usually goes
729er.
pear-shaped on this plane.
Taxi to gate 3 via Alpha.
Taxi
Taking off is okay.
via Alpha. Top Jet 729er.
Getting the autopilot to do what I want it to do. That's where this problem clicks in.
Confirmation Bravo. Ready taxi with clearance.
On runway
Speedbird 213. Taxi
07.
to holding point runway 07 via Alpha.
There we are, we're in line. We're ready to go. I'm gonna arm that and see what it says. Hopefully it will allow us to lock on almost immediately. If I'm lucky. Ha ha. And we're ready to go. With the sun in our eyes. We'll have to edge forward again. Because it's not giving us permission yet. So we'll
661. Located runway.
Rust Bucket 321. Wind 084 at 7. Clear takeoff.
clear takeoff, Rust Bucket 321. And here we go then.
Fisher 661. Taxi to gate 7 via Delta and Alpha.
Taxi to gate 7. Via
Before
Delta
I
and Alpha.
take off, hang on, I've got to find a pen. I'll write this down. Pudding. I'll call you Pudding. I will write it down. A KDCA to Kilo, is that Kilo Mike? Kilo Mike, Kilo Echo. I will certainly put that on the list. Any particular plane would you like me to fly? Don't say one that I haven't got. So, let's take off. We're rolling. We're powering on.
Jersey 948.
Dobie's passed out on the beer already.
Runway 07 line
Was it
Jersey 948.
Musikar or something they have in Greece?
7831 ILS runway 07.
Uzo. That's it, Uzo in.
Newcastle Tower. Roger.
Newcastle Tower. Lufthansa 381.
We're off. We're up.
Lufthansa 381. Standby.
Top Jet 729. Shutting down.
The gear is up.
Future 158. Jersey 948.
And
084 at 7. Clear takeoff.
we'll lock on that.
Jersey 948.
Flaps are coming up.
Lufthansa 381. Cleared to Düsseldorf Airport. Cleared as
And
filed.
we have a
Maintain
successful
flight
takeoff so
level
far, as long as we don't crash now.
Expect flight level
Space shuttle?
110 minutes after departure.
Is that a drink?
Frequency 124.7.
There we go.
Squawk 3072.
As long as we're not going over speed,
381.
we are going a bit fast.
Airport. Cleared as filed. Maintain flight level 60. Departure frequency Taxi 124.37.
Which is not good.
Squawk 307.
Don't take me too fast.
Future 158. Runway 07 line up.
And there we go. There is Newcastle below us somewhere. Let's see if we can have a little look at Newcastle. I've lost me easy cam. Let's have a little look.
381. Read back correct.
There we go. Pick out your house, Dobie. It's down there somewhere.
Approach 124.37.
ThomasCook.com. This is not an advertisement for them. It was the plane that I was requested to fly, in the livery I was requested to fly. As... Whoops. Look backwards. News. Let's go to the news. There you go.
Bucket 321. Did you copy?
Nope, I didn't.
Lufthansa 381. Request pushback and start.
124.37. Russ Bucket 321.
Lufthansa 381. Pushback and start approved.
Lufthansa 381.
Hello, Swignude. Newcastle approach, Russ Bucket 321, with you at flight level 57.
Russ Bucket 321. Newcastle approach. Roger.
I bet I haven't set up.
Bucket 321. Climb flight level 150.
Pretty sure I haven't set up how to do the standard barometer setting. Well, never mind. Climb to flight level 150, Russ Bucket 321. We're already over speed because of this silly thing.
Reduce speed 250.
I'm going to try and reduce the speed. Why are we going too fast? 250, that's it. Stick to 250. Pain in the bum. We'll up that. Reduce speed 250, Russ Bucket 321.
Russ Bucket 321. Reduce speed 250.
I'm trying. Jeez. Reduce speed 250, Russ Bucket 321. That's the problem we're using VNav, is it'll just climb at any old speed in this bucket. It's called Vox ATC I'm talking to. It's a add-on program that provides ATC and injects traffic. Climb to flight level 150, proceed direct. Read code 118.77, Russ Bucket 321. Probably makes sense to somebody. Now, we're not climbing for the obvious reason, but I haven't got VNav in. And if I put VNav in, then we'll start going over speed, but we'll do it anyway. We get busted for going over speed. Well, can't help that now. Too late, already been busted for it once. Manchester Centre, Russ Bucket 321, with you leaving flight level 61, climbing flight level 150.
Russ Bucket 321, Manchester Centre, Roger.
Yes, Sweg, we are just leaving Newcastle. We're going down the coast. And probably flying over my house, actually. I'll give you a wave. I'm in Grimsby, which is just sort of south of there. So let's have a little look what we're doing on the outside. See if we can see anything. Whoops. Anybody recognise anything down there? There is the River Humber, I believe. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not.
Manchester Centre, Roger.
Aha, Leeds. That's sort of over there somewhere. Ish. Somewhere. Maybe that one. That one might be Leeds. As we've got clear skies. Amazing. The UK is bathing in sunshine. What day was that? It certainly wasn't today. Oh, I tell a lie. The sun's just come out here.
KLM 697, Manchester Centre, Roger.
Can't say as I recognise it. It doesn't look like the Humber. It's not the Humber, is it? It must be the Tyne. No, Tyne's further up. Isn't the Tyne behind us? Must be the Humber. Doesn't look like the Humber. I don't recognise it as being the Humber. But it must be, there's nothing else. Unless that's the Humber down there. Anybody know where we are? I'm lost. This is a payware plane, yes, this is the Quality Wings 757. And as you can see, it's in a Thomas Cook livery, which was requested. It was on special offer recently. Don't know whether it still is, but it was on special offer, just 15 English pounds recently. It's probably on special offer somewhere. It's not as good as the PMDG stuff, but it's probably the best 757 that there is.
Manchester Centre, WDL12.
Right, now, what have we done?
Manchester Center. Roger.
Forgot to put the flaps up. As we get up to 300 knots. Ouch. That's a bit early. Never mind. We're at 12,000 feet. Powerful engines have got us going fast. I am the other side of the Humber. I'm in Grimsby. Grimsby by name, Grimsby by nature. Grim by the sea. So yes, sort of opposite Hull, the other side. We're off and running. We are on our climb. Forgot to put the landing lights on. Told you I've not used this plane for a long time. I forgot to put half the lights on. But nobody's watching. Shh, we won't mention that.
Rust Bucket 321. Climb to flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, Rust Bucket 321. It helps if you have a co-pilot. It tells you what to do then. There are procedures for this plane to print out, but as I say, I haven't used this plane for a while.
Future of 158.
And
level 240.
sun is arising. No Rolf Harris songs, please. But we will have some cruising tunes when we get up to cruising altitude, as it's a long old haul out to Corfu.
Contact Scottish Centre 119.87.
And a certain person is trying to make me land on what looks like an impossible runway for me to land on, especially in a 757. But we won't mention minor details. Yes, we're going to Corfu, the island of Corfu, near Greece. So we have a flight time, estimated flight time of about 3¼ hours, not including taxiing.
Climb to flight level 240.
Leaving flight level 151, climbing flight level 240, Jersey 948.
Although we didn't have too much worry, because we didn't have a big setup like you do with the Airbus, where you got a 30-minute time down, running down the time. I haven't got that with this aircraft. I don't even think there's an FS2 crew add-on for this aircraft. So it's just pretty much a solo flight and trying to remember to do everything myself. Now the sun's up, so we can turn the panel lights off. Turn the cabin light off. And all goes well, and Dobie is enjoying all the free booze in the back. He's partying. This is reminding him of his holiday flights. I didn't say it was impossible, I just said it's not very likely that I will be able to do it. Although this plane has actually got an auto land function, so it will actually auto land there if it works. We shall see when we get there. I have my doubts it will work, but we shall see when we get there. Now, something else I forgot to do. I'm supposed to click one of them buttons. Lots of things I forgot to do, because it's been a long time. I've been using the Airbus A320 for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Manchester Center.
And I've forgotten how to fly this plane. That's the trouble. You move from one plane to another, you forget how to fly the previous one.
Manchester Center. Roger. Future of 158. Climb to flight level 330.
Knowing this ATC, it will probably give us the approach over the mountaintop, which will be impossible to get down onto the airport from that angle. But then you saw from my flight earlier today, which I haven't posted on YouTube yet, but I will do that later on, that I can do steep descents. It's not unknown for me to do steep descents.
Manchester Center. Roger.
Manchester Center. Speed of 213 with the leading flight level.
See if we can get our bearings.
Flight level 160.
Speed for 213.
Oh, well, we might be able to if it wasn't so cloudy.
Roger.
Don't recognise anything under the cloud.
Rust bucket 321. Climb to flight level 310.
Climb to flight level 310, Rust Bucket 321. That is our cruise altitude, so after that it's sitting back, enjoying the view, answering the radios.
Golf Bravo, Kilo Bravo, Bravo, Manchester Center. Roger.
Oops, don't want to go too far, that's it. That'll do. And yeah, then I've got to remember what you're supposed to do when we're descending.
Speed for 213. Climb.
That's alright you saying that, Dobie, but you know, this is Vox ATC. It's flown me into mountains on regular occasions because it's not aware of those kind of things. And it sort of second guesses what we want to do. Altimeter setting. Yes, we're supposed to set it back to normal. Should have done that ages ago.
Manchester Center. Ryan International 635.
Now, can I go back to outside? I was trying to see where we are. Thank you.
Ryan International
Now,
635. Manchester Center. Roger.
I believe that must be the River Thames. I could be wrong. In fact, that could be the Humber. That could be the Humber. Aha! I can't see the bridge to the... Well, that actually could be the Humber River. In which case, this down here is Grimsby. That bit there is Cleethorpes, I believe. Yeah, it may be landing Mole Hills as well, yeah. Sorted that bit out, don't worry about that, I sorted that bit out. Now, if I'm reading this right, yes, it does look like that's Spurn Point, they call it, I believe. If this is the River Humber, then that down there is Hull. Well, that... If I'm right, not often. And that is Norfolk, etc. Down there somewhere. be right, could be wrong. Does it matter? We'll get there. Whether we'll do it in one piece is anybody's guess, but we'll get there. Right, let's see if we've got cruise altitude. Not quite. Still got a little way to go. And the engines fall back a bit. We'll put some tunes on. In the meantime, you might hear me slurp my coffee. Not sure one cup of coffee is going to last me a 3-hour flight.
Rust Bucket 321, climb to flight level 310.
Climb to flight level 310, Rust Bucket 321. We're already going to flight level 310. In fact, we're just about at 310. 500 to go. Give or take a little widgy bit. And that is it. We are just about there, levelling off.
321, contact London Centre 118.47.
118.47, Rust Bucket 321. London Centre, Rust Bucket 321, with you at flight level 310. Close enough.
Folks, this is flight deck. We just leveled off cruising altitude. We're going to keep the seatbelt sign on for just a few more minutes. As a reminder, even when the seatbelt sign is off, you should keep your seatbelts fastened at all times while seated. This is in the event we hit some unexpected bumps along the way. Right now, we ask that you sit back, relax, and enjoy the fine in-flight service. Thank you.
We don't have an in-flight movie. If we did, it would probably be a pornographic one. No, don't be rude. So, we'll just see if we can find
November Alpha Foxtrot 502
some music
with you at flight
put
level
on
160.
to listen to in the background.
November Alpha Foxtrot 502, London Centre, Roger.
When I get home, when I get home.
Didn't want that one. Let's have that one. And feel free to chat away. Ask me questions or whatever. It's going to be a long flight, so...
London Centre, Factor 827, with you at flight
Oh,
level
good God. No, that's not the one I wanted. No, please not that one. No, gotta change that.
Foxtrot 502, contact Manchester Centre 118.77.
118.77. November Alpha Foxtrot 502.
By the way, where'd you meet him?
Passengers are behaving themselves, so we can turn off the seatbelt sign. Feel free to get up and walk around the cabin, but don't goose the stewardesses, please. They're doing a grand job. Speed up time? Well, that's cheating. I don't know, Dobie. Impatient to get on your holes, are you? Let's see if we can. Well, double the rate. Get there in half the time. And I can still do ATC. It confuses the ATC if you go too fast. So we're now going at double speed. You just want to get your bucket and spade out, don't you, Dobie? That's no worries, Pudding. You didn't miss much. We're at our cruise altitude. We've upped it to double rate, so as we cut our flight time down because Dobie wants to get on the beach quicker. We're playing some random music. Yes. I will, Puddy. I have it down. Did you have a particular aircraft to do it in? Is the question. Won't be today, by Joe. Because when I finish streaming, I have a friend who I'm going to watch their stream on their maiden voyage. Sort of maiden voyage. Well, I will do Kilo Delta Charlie Alpha to Kilo Mike Kilo Echo. Possibly tomorrow. It will be a bit later on, Dobie, yeah, Murdoch stream. As soon as I finish this, I'll be nipping over to that, if it's started. The only problem is, he may have left it on FIFA 14, because he plays FIFA 14 on Twitch, so we might not be able to find it very easily. Okay, Puddy. Well, we'll see how we go. I'll check out the distance of it and stuff like that, and see whether it needs to be a big heavy jet, or possibly even a light aircraft. I haven't flown a light aircraft for a while either. Trouble is, light aircraft, it could take several hours to get a short journey done. But we'll see how it goes. Go on, pick a decent tune, jukebox. Okay, it's boogie time in the back. Okay, Pudding. That's not too bad. About as long as this one will be at double the rate. We've upped the rate to 2 times because Dobie's in a hurry to get to the beach. And he wants to see me crash land at Corfu Airport, of course. music's so loud I can't even hear what the ATC is saying, but never mind. Let I can read it on the screen. Who needs to hear what they say? 119.17, Russ Bucket 321. Amsterdam Centre, Russ Bucket 321 with your flight level 310. And as we fly over you, we'll be able to smell the weed fumes coming up. For those just joining the stream wondering what the hell we're doing, we are going from Newcastle in the United Kingdom to Corfu in Greece. It's a Greek island and it has a lovely runway that's surrounded by water, so get your paddling boots on. The flight is normally about 3 hours ish, but we're running the simulator at 2 times rate, so it'll only actually take about an hour and a half to get there, hopefully. We're flying in a plane that I can't remember how to do anything in, which is adding to it. We're cruising at flight level 310, 31,000 feet, at a rate of just over 300 knots. We're listening to some tunes randomly picked by the jukebox, and this flight was requested by the fella in the text chat, Doobie, because it's where he goes on his holidays every year and he wanted a reminder. And we are in a Thomas Cook livery of the Quality Wings 757-200. Well, I wouldn't exactly say it's the best sim, and it's probably the most accessible and easiest to start with. You see, we're now on the continent of Europe. There is Holland.
Amsterdam Center, Delta Charlie Hotel Charlie Echo, with you at flight level 370.
Delta Charlie Hotel Charlie Echo, Amsterdam Center, Roger.
Yeah, the trouble with this aircraft is it doesn't gel well with EasyDock, which is why the sound keeps dipping every time I change views, because I'm having to do it manually. Little glitch I haven't figured out how to solve.
runway. US flight level 255.
Delivery 111, Amsterdam Center, Roger.
Jukebox is digging out some classics. Another 60s song. And before you ask, no, it's not quite my era, but I do like listening to 60s music.
Amsterdam Center, Roger.
Golf Bravo, LGKR Bravo, with flight level 250.
Golf Bravo, Juliet Bravo, Amsterdam Center, Roger.
Amsterdam Center, airborne 685. US flight level 300.
And the randomness of the jukebox.
Amsterdam.
Oh, it's picked up a beauty here. Don't blame me.
Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning fog.
Lufthansa Cargo 514, Amsterdam Center, Roger. Lufthansa Cargo 514, contact landing center 113.75. 118.514.
Nothing wrong with a brown-eyed girl.
118.75.
It's the blonde, blue-eyed ones you have to watch out for. 118.75, Rust Bucket 321.
Time 812. Contact Brussels Center 125.0.
125.0.
Langan Centre, Rust Bucket 321, with you at flight level 310.
Rust Bucket 321. Langham Center, Roger.
We used to say what? That is the question. I'm all in suspenders now. No, not really.
Langham Center, Charlie Hotel Bravo Delta, with US flight level 360.
Golf Charlie Hotel Bravo Delta, Langham Center, Roger.
Oh dear, yawning now. That can't be good for the pilot who's yawning. It's all these long flights, you know. Takes it out on a fella. Thank you very much to Pilot NGB, I believe that says. I'll get my eyes tested one of these days. These are brand new spectacles, so it's just that the monitor's not huge to see from a distance, and it is a distance away from me.
Belarus Air Force 372.
Dobie's going to keep us all in suspense. He's going to tell us the answer to what we used to say next week. More tunes. This one will do. It's a random pick. The honeys.
Langley 7, Bravo 311, wind at flight level 94.
Eurowing 311, Langham Center, roger.
We are going along at double simulation rate. Just to cut the flight short a little. Shouldn't really. Should stick to true to life and keep it at its 1-to-1 speed. Well, we're going at double speed just so we get there a bit quicker, because Dobie wants to get on his beach and put his feet in the water of Greek waters. So if you're watching this back on YouTube, we are going double speed, it's not your eyes. Shall oh la 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 dee da. Shall we? Okay. La 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 dee da. Was a record. Going back a few years now, the whole lyrics of it were da 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 da. That was it. That was the lyrics through the whole of the record. Exciting stuff.
Delta Charlie Hotel Bravo Delta, Langham Center, roger. Chicago 514, contact Frankfurt 1 Center 127.6.
Oh, we're turning more southerly on our flight plan. Can't actually see that flight plan. It's on my second monitor, but I've got the chat window on my second monitor as well.
Air Force 291, Langham Center,
One's hiding the other.
321, contact Frankfurt 1 Center 127.6.
127.6 thrust bucket 321. Zipping through these centres like a dose of salts. That's all good, if I can get the frequency right. Frankfurt 1 Centre, Rust Bucket 321 with you at flight level 310. Frankfurt 1 Centre means we're sort of not too far from the Swiss Alps, or the German Alps, or the French Alps. The Alps, not too far from them. We've made good time because we're running at double speed, that's why. Oh no, it's a Christmas record. No, who put this in there?
Frankfurt 17, RFW 117, wind at flight level 320. RFW 117, Frankfurt 1 Center, roger.
And anyway, the snow has covered all your footsteps, and I can follow you.
Well, I did say you could get anything from this jukebox, including Christmas songs.
Alitalia 236, Frankfurt 1 Center, roger. RFW 117, contact Langham Center 118.775. 118.75, RFW 117. number 221, Frankfurt 1 Center, Roger.
What am I supposed to be watching on YouTube? I shouldn't watch YouTube while I'm flying, you know. What's on here? Oh, the beautiful South, perfect 10. Yes, of course. That's on here somewhere. On this jukebox. Somewhere.
Stadium 116, Frankfurt 1 Center, Roger.
Fly-by traffic. Oh. Needs bigger windows in this thing.
Number 541, Frankfurt 1 Center, Roger.
Golden Hotel, India Hotel, Elgin, US flight 757.
Golf Hotel, India Hotel, Frankfurt 1 Center, Roger.
Yay for Christmas. Not that far away now. I'll annoy you. It's only 3 months and a bit. Anything can outwin my flying, Dobie. Anything.
Number 579, Frankfurt 1 Center, Roger.
At least it's not flying a 747 into there. That'd be more fun, wouldn't it? Let's see if I can give you an ETE. I can't give you an ETE. Try that again. Our ETE is down to 1 hour and 29 minutes because we're running at double simulation rate. Sounds a bit kinky. Oh, thanks Dobie, advertising. I haven't uploaded this morning yet, still not got around to it. Takes a while to upload those kind of things, but I will do that later on while I'm watching Murdoch. If I haven't scrubbed over it, because this one's recording as well, even though it's going at 2 speed. Hey man, let's have a bit of ragged. Oh, quite sure it fits with going to a Greek island, but we'll have a bit of reggae anyway. Hey, I don't mind. I'm uploading them on there anyway. If people want to watch, they can watch. It's their choice. No one's forced to do anything. You don't have to follow if you don't want. Don't have to chat in the window. Just makes it a bit more entertaining if people do join in. Otherwise, I'm sitting there just watching the screen and the sky go past. I do have a little boogie in my chair that you can't see because I'm not putting the camera on. Hey, your name's going to be mentioned all over it, isn't it, Dobie? 120.65, Rust Bucket 321. Your name's going to be all over the videos. You had to hear me say it millions of times by the time I'm finished. Bubbling hot. No, I won't sing. Don't let me sing. Whatever you do, don't let me sing. Munich Centre, Rust Bucket 321, video flight level 310. Well, Munich Centre, so we're somewhere over Germany. That cuts it down a bit, doesn't it? We're somewhere. Yep, we've got a bit of wobble on. No, you want to thank people for me not singing. Anybody, just thank anybody for me not to sing. Bribery works as well. Not on my flights they're on. There's only one step to heaven on my flight, and that's straight down. Teterborough? Where the hell is Teterborough? Sorry, where the hell is Teterborough? Gotta say that. Where the hell is it? NJ, is that New Jersey? I can certainly have a look for you for a future flight. Learjets? Ooh. Well, the default Learjet, that's easy to fly. I can't go wrong with that one. You don't want to see the face I'm pulling. I will certainly look into it for you, and will certainly see what I can do. Is that into Teterboro from anywhere in particular? In New Jersey. Not American, so obviously I don't know too much about America. But New Jersey, that's JFK somewhere near there, isn't it? Now I've no idea where we are. I'm lost. That's nothing new. I'll have a quick look on the map. Where are we? We're over German airspace. We still got quite a long way to go. We're approaching whatever it is that's next to Italy. Geography is my strong point, as you can tell. Over to our right, over that way, is Italy. Somewhere. Underneath all that cloud. Or it will be shortly. Don't want to go too far that way, otherwise we might get hit by a missile. A stray missile. As we can start to see mountain ranges now. Neprete. Fortunately, we are above the mountains. I hope. 124.4 Rust Bucket 321. Bombing it along. Vienna Centre Rust Bucket 321 with you at flight level 310. My favourite plane at the moment is probably the Airbus, because that's the most recent one I've been flying. I do have the Dash Q8-400. I haven't done the test flight, I haven't done the tutorial or anything in that, so that's going to be fun, but I'm sure that once I've flown that, that'll be my favourite. It's whatever I'm flying at the moment really. I've also got the PMDG 737 NGX. Again, I haven't even done the tutorial in that yet, but I will do, and I'll probably enjoy that as well. But yeah, the Airbus is a nice, good plane to fly. Going down to the smaller aircraft, the Beach King. I like the Beach King twin prop, and I will be doing a flight in that one of these days when I ever get the chance. Oh, lovely mountain ranges. Anybody fancy an ice cream? Just hang out the window and scoop up some ice, snow. Make your own slushies. Yeah, at the moment the Airbus A320 from Aerosoft is probably my favourite because that's the one that I'm sort of got used to using now. And I will do a few more flights with that probably this week. And then over the weekend I will see about trying the 737 probably first and see if I can get to grips with that one. Well, that has some complicated procedures on it which will take a bit of getting used to. The Airbus is pretty straightforward. Well, a bit of turbulence again. What a surprise. We are going at 2 speed, so we'll always get a bit more turbulence at 2 speed. You wanted a roller coaster ride, didn't you? Yay, well, yep.
The Innocent K078 with red flight level 316.
Bravo Kilo Lima Alpha with you at flight level 247.
Definitely a bit of turbulence. We better put the seatbelt sign on. Otherwise it'll cost us a fortune in sick bags.
Bravo Kilo Lima Alpha.
One 135.27, Rust Bucket 321. I didn't know the radios went up that high. 135. Well, they do. Amazing stuff. What the hell? This is going to be fun. Ljubljana Centre, Rust Bucket 321 with you at flight level 310. There's going to be some lovely names I've got to try and pronounce coming up soon, isn't there? That one worked well.
Delta Bravo Kilo Lima Alpha, Ljubljana Center, Roger.
Oh dear.
Gen Export 31, contact Vienna Center 124.4, 124.4, Gen Export 31.
Oh, did you, Dobie?
Ljubljana Center, Roger.
It's not an indecent proposal, is it? I will look on Facebook in a second or two. Not sure that they actually heard me when I said the Ljubljana Centre. Didn't hear them respond anyway. I might have to try and do it again. I've got a new Facebook page. Oh my good god. I've got a fan, obviously. Am I being stalked? Lubiec Centre, Rust Bucket 321 with you at flight level 310. He got me that time. Oh, I've got to go and have a look at this now. Oh my good god. You've set up a whole webpage just for me. That is amazing. I feel so honoured. That is astonishing. Thank you, Dobie. I think I should say thank you. I'm not actually sure. I guess it's an honour. Not totally sure. I've never had somebody set a webpage up for me before. A Facebook account up for me. Thank you very much. A bit gobsmacked with that. Puddy, I have done, but I have to say I didn't enjoy the experience. I had trouble understanding what people were saying because of their crackly microphones, possibly my ears as well, and I was basically doing a flight and hey, there was nobody on. I basically didn't talk to anybody the whole flight. It's a bit hit and miss whether there's any controllers on where you're flying to and from. So yeah, I have done. I may try it again in the future, but I didn't enjoy it the last time I tried it. Hey Dobie, what do I want a whole website for? Just for people like you to ogle? You trying to turn me into a star of some kind? A celebrity? And here we go, we're heading down past somewhere. We've got the sea out right as we leave Italy, which is over there behind us. So we're actually getting sort of close to where I was flying earlier today when I went to Malta. I'll just check on the map, and we have an ETE of 56 minutes now. Actually, we're not left Italy behind us, it's still over to our right. What am I talking? See, I don't know a thing. 124.85 Rust Bucket 321. I know nothing, obviously, about geography. In fact, I have to use a GPS sat-nav in this country. Where are we? Ah, Zagreb Centre, Rust Bucket 321 with you, flight level 310. Zagreb, that's former Yugoslavia, I believe. And they didn't listen. Oh, they did listen.
Zagreb Centre, Roger.
It is a good idea. You could have done that on my ordinary Facebook, I wouldn't have minded, but yeah, it's a good idea to have a separate page for it. Brilliant. I don't mind, yes. I just got to remember where it is. As it got, obviously hasn't got a password on it where I can log into.
Level 320.
Carstago 684, the Griff Center. Roger.
See with that, I don't think it's got a password, has it? I don't think so. It didn't ask me one. Well, then I could be a visitor. Oh dear, we're having fun. Anybody get any requests? Paste it on that. Oh, thank you, Dobie. Makes sense to me to be an admin, I must admit. Then I'll know what I'm doing, kinda. Oops, we've got a bit of an overlapping window here. That's confused me. We are currently heading southeasterly, more southerly than easterly, and we have 50 minutes of flight time at 2 speed, which makes it actually about 25 minutes flying time in reality. So we were dropping out of 2 speed shortly, because we'll get our descent and we don't want to do that too fast. The skies are clearing as the further south we go, near the equator. Well, north of the equator still, of course.
Zagreb Center, Air France 456, with you at flight level 210.
Air France 456, the Griff Center. Roger.
Hey, it's a good job this singer knows what goes in where. I'm not going to ask what he's singing about. Yeah, I definitely don't want to know what he's singing about if it goes in there and then it's over. Family channel, keep it clean.
Zagreb Center, Alitalia 596.
I won't ask if anybody recognises anything.
Alitalia 596.
Unless of course you're from that general area, then you might recognise something.
Zagreb Center, Russia 519, with you at flight level 310.
Russia 519, the Griff Center. Roger.
Russia 519.
Hotel Alpha Charlie, the Griff Center. Roger. Hotel Alpha Charlie, contact our Griff Center 122-757. 122-757. Hotel Alpha Charlie.
Zagreb Center, Air 55, with red flight level 300.
You trying to earn commission, Dobie? Free advertising about me. Hardcore followers for that, you know. Now, right, let me have a look at the flight plan and my tracking system and see where we are. We are approaching a little kinky bit, not that kind of kinky bit, where we go left, right, in our flight plan. It won't be too much. It won't make you seasick, airsick, car sick. As we edge closer and closer towards our goal of Corfu Airport. Well, it's not actually called Corfu Airport. It's got some not very easy to say name, which I shall more than likely have to repeat again before we can land. Which will be fun. Not quite sure actually. We've just left sort of the former Yugoslavia. And Italy is fading into the distance on our right. So we're just clearing the bottom of Italy there. And it's not too far from here really. Must admit, as I keep saying, my geography is not great, so we're sort of in the general area of Greece now, or getting there. But I don't know specific countries, I must say. I should check them out really, shouldn't I? Party in the background still takes place. All the passengers are bopping away, except for Dobie, who's busy on his computer advertising everything about me that he can think of.
With you at flight level B757.
At our current speed, the ETE is now 31 minutes, so we're getting very close. Edge your buckets and spades at the ready. That's not to play in the sand, that's to dig us out when I crash land. Mind you, there's no guarantee that this airport will look anything like what it is in real life. May not look like a little strip in the middle of nowhere on the sea. We'll have to wait and see what it does look like. If we can actually see it with the cloud. One 122.57 Rust Bucket 321. Zagreb Centre, Rust Bucket 321 with your flight level 310. One 124.85 Rust Bucket 321. We've dropped out of 2 speed, back down to normal speed. As we are getting close to our destination now. Zagreb Centre, Rust Bucket 321 with you at flight level 310.
Rust Bucket 321, Zagreb Centre, Roger.
Now all I've got to do is remember how to do as a descent in this plane. Managed to get us up there, now can I get us back down? That's a good question. Good news is we got plenty of fuel, so we can go around several hundred times I should imagine. Well, not quite that many. Still some nice views from up here though. As long as you don't look that way, there's nothing to see that way.
Rush Bucket
120.42, Rust Bucket 321. Belgrade Centre, Rust Bucket 321, with you at flight level 310.
Belgrade Center, Roger. Belgrade Center, entire bird.
So an L Belgrade Centre.
Flight level 20.
Working our way down, I believe it's called the Adriatic. Oh no, 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 no. We're not having Frosty the Snowman. No, no, no way. Let's cut the music off. I can put up with some things, but I'm not having Frosty the Snowman playing while we're heading towards Greece. We should start our descent reasonably soon. In the next 5-10 minutes. We should land in around about 20 to 25 minutes, I think. That's not counting for go-arounds, of course. Well, everything is so far going according to plan. We have 22 minutes in the air left, so it can't be too long before we get our descent and start on our final approach.
West Lux 219. Contact on
As long as the ATC hasn't deserted us as well. It's still talking, just whether it's going to direct me in the right place. We should land, not crash. Well, we should. I make no promises. No, no, this is the cheap seat airline. We make no promises of actually getting you there in one piece.
Belgrade Center, Atlantic Air Force 549. We're at flight level 220. Atlantic Air Force 549.
Yes, so assuming ATC is on the ball and knows what they're doing, which isn't always the case with Vox ATC, we should get a descent, top of descent fairly soon, and then we're heading down, and we'll get vectored onto, well, there is only one runway. I'm just going to check, and yes, that's exciting. Doesn't say whether it's got ILS on it or not. that's not good, is it? So there's a chance it'll be a manual landing. Oh dear, that'll be exciting. No one said anything about manual landing here. So it's going to be fun. If it is a manual landing as well, on a airstrip that is actually out into the ocean, surrounded by the sea. Nobody warned me about that. Mr. Dobie.
Belgrade 7, Air France 119, with at flight level 261.
Air France 119er, Belgrade Center, Roger. Antalya 616, contact Tirana Center 122.5. 122.5, entire bird 616.
So this is going to be interesting to say the least. I'm just going to check on the map. There's no ILS showing up on my little doofer. I'm just going to have a little look-see. There is an ILS, I believe. No, there isn't.
Belgrade Center, India Charlie Hotel Alpha.
Oh yay, there's no ILS.
Flight level 370.
Oh, that's exciting.
India Charlie Hotel Alpha, Belgrade Center, Roger.
That's what I wanted to know. Just looking on a second screen at some useful information. and it says we have two ends of the runway 17 and runway 35. Neither has an ILS, so it's a manual landing.
Belgrade Center, EGNT 487.
Guaranteed to be a manual landing because there's no ILS.
EGNT 487, Belgrade Center, roger.
So that adds to it, doesn't it? So no auto land available. We'll be vectored in on a visual approach, or it might be a DME approach. Oh look, it's raining. Oh, that'll make it even more fun, isn't it? That's better. We don't want none of that time tunnel rain effect. I will just check see what the weather says for our arrival, and if it says high winds as well, we could end up in the sea. Hey, gonna love this. It's 20 degrees Celsius in Corfu.
Air France 119er.
The winds are only 4 knots at 130 degrees. So that's okay. We can survive that one. Hey Daniel. Well, I hope. Well, I'm more worried about there being water on the runway, to be honest, because it's an airstrip that is protruding and surrounded by water. So I think someone set me up here. Oh dear. There's no ILS, so it has to be a manual landing, which will make it even more fun. No auto land. It's going to be a visual approach. Yes, exactly. Well, that's what you get for taking requests. Someone asked if I'd do it, so I said I would, and this is what I get landed with. Actually, we haven't been given a descent yet. We're getting pretty close. We're not even got a descent. We're still at 31,000. So not quite sure what's happening there.
Sierra Uniform Bravo, copy 90, Belgrade Center, roger.
No more rain. Yes, let's have some thunder and lightning thrown in as well on a visual approach. Oh dear. I think Dobie's after a reward. He's trying to make up for the fact that he's given me this wonderful choice of places to fly to. Newcastle to Corfu.
Knob 6671, with you at flight level 250. Knob 6671, Belgrade Center, roger.
No, Daniel, it has not. I have solved that problem. The reason it crashed yesterday is because I've got to put a well-known DLL into my FSX folder. Wait, traffic! Oh, he's a bit close, isn't he? Yes. Yes, it's a well-known crash because you are using the right click on the menus. 122.5 rust bucket 321. It's a well-known issue. Sometimes it'll happen, sometimes it won't. Depends on the computer and whether something to do with Microsoft.NET 4.5. It's an odd issue. Tirana Centre, Rust Bucket 321 with you at flight level 310. So Tirana, that must be Greece. I know.
Rust Bucket 321, Tirana Centre, roger.
Flight level 181, with you at flight level 290.
Flight hello 181.
Put the seatbelts on ages ago, silly woman.
Regional Europe 672. Contact Belgrade Center 120.
Yeah, well, I've put a version of that in my FSX folder now, and it hasn't done it since. So, and I did a flight this morning. I repeated that flight that it crashed on yesterday. I did that this morning, which was a little eventful as well, and will be posted up on my YouTube later on. But all ended well. We got down on the ground, slightly bumpy.
flight level 6.
And we're on our descents. Descend to flight level 60, Rust Bucket 321. It's a long way down.
Flight Hello 181. Contact Belgrade Center 120.42.
120.42. Flight level 181.
And there's a plane I haven't used in a while, so I've got to try and remember where all the controls are, and how you do this and how you do that. All adds to the fun. But as we haven't got any ILS, at least I haven't got to worry about that bit. I've just got to steer it basically and try and get us down in one piece. Light winds apparently. Believe that when it happens.
Roger.
Down we go. This one descends a bit faster than A20. So buckle up, fingers crossed. As you're watching on a computer screen, do not cross your eyes. You can cross your feet though.
Center, Roger.
Put some air brake out, slow us down a little. We'll have a quick check on the outside. There we go. Thomas Cook Airline livery in a 757-200. As requested, the flight that was requested. Anybody got any requests? Go ahead and do one. Yes, I am using a yoke, Daniel. I'm actually better using a joystick. I will admit that. I am better at landing using a joystick. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, I've got a yoke. Might as well use it. No yoking on me. So yes, interesting stuff. I am getting used to the yoke slowly. You have to remember, it doesn't react quite as quick as a joystick, basically.
Tirana Center, November 850 Bravo Golf, with you at flight level 370.
Oh, turbulent. Oh, thunderstorm. See, I told her it'd be a thunderstorm, wouldn't there? Yeah, there had to be. Visual approach in a thunderstorm. Oh dear, this will be fun. Hopefully that'll be in the distance by the time we get there. Can't see a thing. A runway with no ILS, so got no choice but to do a visual. Unless they say to lock on a DME, which they could well do. But I don't usually bother with DME landings. I just fly by the seat of my pants.
November 850 Bravo Golf. Contact Brindisi Center 129.77.
129.77. November 850 Bravo Golf.
Flying Bulgaria 456. Tirana Center, Roger.
Tirana Center, Transavia 111, with you at flight level 330.
Transavia 111, Tirana Center, Roger.
Oh yes, thunderstorms, now rain, yes. Visual landing in these conditions. Whose bright idea was this? Hopefully it'll improve by the time we actually get down to 6,000. If it doesn't, oops.
Honeston, Cedar Jet 224 with UF flight level 316.
Cedar Jet 224, Tirana Center, Roger.
No, Derby, no. Did you actually order this weather specially? Did you know it was going to be this bad today in Greece? I wonder. Actually, there's a little way to go, so hopefully by the time we actually get there, it will have improved. If it hasn't improved, oh dear, never mind. We'll give it a go anyway. Might end up with about 17 go-arounds. But the one good thing, we've got plenty of fuel.
Italian Air Force 741, contact Brindisi Center 129.77.
129.77, Italian Air Force 741.
Good, believe it, eh? When we left, the sun was shining in the UK. We arrive in Greece and it's raining hard.
Contact Brindisi Center 129.77.
Something wrong there somewhere.
129.77, flying Bulgaria 456.
Tirana Center, Europa 665, with you at flight level 330.
Europa 665, Tirana Center, roger.
As you can see, this is the original panel setup with all the dials. There is a newer panel model that goes with this, a bit more fancier. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. We'll go with dials.
Air Force 922, Tirana Center, roger.
Going down. I can see a little bit of land there somewhere under there. I think that's a mountain. So hopefully we'll clear that.
Annex 189, Tirana Center, roger.
Tirana Center, India Charlie Hotel Charlie Delta, with you at flight level 370.
India Charlie Hotel Charlie Delta, Tirana Center, roger.
Anybody see anything? I can't see a thing. So if it goes bump, we've hit something.
With you at flight level 316.
EC38, Tirana Center, roger.
Aha! Land! Or to be precise, a mountain.
Tirana Center, Blue Transport 479, with you at flight level 29.
Still looks like there's lots of low cloud.
Blue Transport 479, Tirana Center, roger.
But we still have a way to go down. We're at flight level 137. Going down to flight level 60. Just wish I could actually see more. Is that asking too much? Just to be able to see where I'm going would be quite handy.
Charlie Bravo Echo Alpha, Contact Brindisi Center 129.77.
129.77. Hotel Papa Charlie Bravo Echo Alpha.
Understand. Atlantic 445 with you at flight level 310.
Atlantic 445, Toronto Center, roger.
More mountains
189
hidden in the clouds.
Brindisi Center 129.
I hope they're small mountains.
129.77. Chanex 189.
Understand. India Charlie Bravo Juliet Golf.
When you can see something, it is quite nice view.
India Charlie Bravo Juliet Golf, Toronto Center, roger.
We're well clear of those, I hope.
Tirana Center, Sabavia 631, with you at flight level 290.
Sabavia 631, Toronto Center, roger. Rust Bucket 321. Contact Taya Aniska Pedestrians approach.
I beg your pardon? I'd like you to say that again, please, mate. 122.35, Rust Bucket 321. You think there's any chance that you'd say it again, just so I can sort of get an idea of what I'm supposed to say?
39er.
Here we go. Anybody able to read Greek?
Level 39er.
Ionis Capodonistrioni approach, Rust Bucket 321, with you leaving flight level 101, descending flight level 60.
Rust Bucket 321.
And she understood it.
Fly ahead
Yay!
175.
175.
Level 39er. Expect vectors to BORDME runway 35 approach.
Oh, I've forgotten how you do this now. Is it push it? It is push it. And away we go. Down to 39er. And it is, as expected, a VOR DME.
Ryanair 342. Climb to flight level 39er.
Fly heading 175, descend to fly level 39er, Rust Bucket 321. Now, VOR DME gives you a lock to give you sort of the direction of the airport. That's about it. Might as well do it just visually without looking at that.
Ryanair 342. Climb to
He
flight
says.
level 39er.
Let's see if I can find out. VOR DME for runway 35. It's all going to go quiet a little bit here. As I quickly have a quick look, see if I can find out what is going on here. The VOR DME for... it doesn't say. Oh, good. Well, that helped a lot, didn't it? It doesn't say. Fat lot of good that is. Don't know why I bother using that program. It doesn't tell me anything. Well, it doesn't tell me what I want to know. So, guesswork. We like guesswork. Best guess approach. Best guess at seeing something in the rain. That's going to help a lot. I'll just try one thing, see if I can find out what the DME is. There's some charts in here somewhere. The VOR DME for runway 35, and there are lots of them. Oh goody, there's about 20 different ones that it lists. That's exciting. So that was a lot of help as well. I give up on that. I'll just wing it. You're in safe hands, aren't you? life insurance policies at the ready. Land ho! Well, barely land. There is some down there somewhere in the murk. Okay, I'm going to have to put some rules on these requests. If you're going to request something, at least make sure that it's nice and sunny so I can see where I'm landing. Reduce speed 250, Rust Bucket 321. Put the spoilers out. Blind is the ultimate say-in for this one, unless it suddenly clears, assuming we get over this mountain that's coming up. ATC doing its good job trying to steer me into mountains again. Hopefully a bit lower and we'll be alright. Maybe not. I'm going to set the speed manually because I want to go a bit slower than this, I think. Oh yes, you keep raining as well. And yes, welcome to sunny Greece. Or not, as may be the case. About a visual landing. I'll be lucky if I can actually see the runway to visually land on it at this rate. So it may be assume crash positions at some stage soon. Time will tell. If you spot an airport, anybody, yell at me. If you can spot anything, yell at me. The good news is we're going a bit more out towards the sea, and hopefully it won't be quite so bad as we get nearer the coastline. I'm kidding myself, aren't I? I can imagine under normal circumstances an airline would be told to go and land somewhere else in these conditions, but we don't have that option because a certain young fella by the name of Dobie wants to dip his toes in the sands on Corfu. This is going to be more guess where the runway is rather than a visual approach. Seeing as I can't even find out the frequency for the VOR DME. I wonder if our computer knows where it is. Let's have a quick look. Does it know? A very basic computer on this one. Tells me the speeds and the flaps. That's handy.
Rust bucket 321. Turn right heading 185.
We need VOR DME 35. But there are loads of them. Turn right heading 185, Rust bucket 321. Slight problem when they tell you to do VOR DME and it lists about a dozen of them. The greenest island, not surprised with all this rain about. I can't even see an island, let alone an airport. Oh dear. Oh, there's a bit of land over there. Let's have a look on here again. Now, let's go. This hasn't got an up or down, has it? So, VOR DME. Yes, well, for runway 35, there's 1, 2, and 3 of them. It could be anyone, couldn't it?
Rust bucket 321. Turn right heading 195.
Turn right heading 195, Rust bucket 321.
Rust bucket 321. Turn left heading 105. Descend
good.
to altitude 2,900 feet. 21 miles to touchdown.
Turn left heading 105, descend to altitude 2,900 feet, Rust bucket 321. Get your prayer mats out if you got them. We'll slow ourselves right down, give ourselves a chance to see something. We'll put a bit of flaps down.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and stowed position. Ensure all portable electronic devices are turned off, and stow all carry-on items. Additionally, footrests and video monitors must be returned to their original position. Thank you.
You've got to be kidding me. Thunder, lightning, rain, and a visual approach. Yeah. Love it. Turn left heading 050, Rust bucket 321.
Rust bucket 321. Turn left heading 035.
I would do. It's not changing anymore. What's gone wrong? Turn left heading 035, Rust bucket 321. It's
Rust
not turning. Oh, that's the speed. Oops. Multitasking. We want to go up a bit. I was checking the speed for the heading. Spot the deliberate mistake. Turn left heading 020, Rust bucket 321.
Rust bucket 321. Turn left heading 010.
Well, we're going to stall it. What a surprise.
2,900 feet. 18 miles to touchdown.
Turn left heading 010, descend at altitude 2,900 feet. Rust bucket 321. And we're crashing. I think we're gonna crash. We are stalling, so manual controls. We recover from a stall, just about. We're going too high.
Bucket 321, turn left heading 010, descend to altitude 2,900 feet.
Turn left heading 010, descend to altitude 2,900 feet. Rust bucket 321. This is going well.
Rust bucket 321, immediately descend to altitude 2,900 feet.
Descend to altitude 2,900 feet. Rust bucket 321. I think this will be a go around. Taking bets on a go around, as we're still nowhere in sight of the, well, I can't even see an island, let alone an airport.
Rust bucket 321, descend to altitude 2,900 feet.
I'm doing my best, darling. Descend to altitude 2,900 feet, Rust bucket 321. We'll do a slightly steeper descent.
321, turn right heading 050.
Turn right heading 050, Rust bucket 321.
Rust bucket 321, turn right heading 065.
Turn right heading 065, Rust bucket 321. Land! I can see a bit of land. I can't see an airport, but I can see a bit of land.
Rust bucket 321, turn right heading 080.
Turn right heading 080, Rust bucket 321. We're going too fast. Put some spoilers out.
Rust bucket 321,
This is a lesson on how not to fly.
0905.
Turn right heading 095, Rust bucket 321.
Rust bucket 321, turn right heading 06514 miles.
Hang on, 065 is left, not right. Turn right heading 065, Rust bucket 321. How'd you work that out?
Rust bucket 321, cleared for BORDME runway 35 approach.
Okay.
4 miles to touchdown. Contact IRS.
What runway?
120.85.
Yeah, okay. I believe you. Cleared for VOR DME runway 35 approach 120.85, Rust bucket 321. Anybody seen an airport? Lost an airport? Hello? Anybody seen one? Oh dear.
414, circus wind calm. Clear takeoff.
I can't imagine we're even going in the right direction here. It doesn't look like we're going in the right direction. There's an airport around here somewhere. Iononis Carabolis Tower, Rust bucket 321 with you on VOR DME runway 35. Not a chance.
Last aircraft, say again.
Yes. Ioannis Carabolis Tower, Rust bucket 321 with you on VOR DME runway 35.
Rust bucket 321. Ioannis Pedestrias Tower. Roger.
That's easy for you to say, mate. Yes. Well, I can't see an airport anywhere. Anybody else see an airport anywhere? I'll have a quick look on my magic map, and that tells me that we should be going the other way. But we won't worry about that. We should be going that way. Somewhere. Because we've shot past it. So we weren't vectored into a very good position. I can't find a frequency for the VOR DME. We're coming in blind on a visual approach. Can anything else go wrong? I suppose a wing could fall off. Let's see if we can slow ourselves down a bit and give ourselves half a chance. We better put some wheels down. There's a mountain in the way. How about that?
Rust Bucket 321. Cleared to land runway 35. Wind 35.
It's in there somewhere.
0.
Cleared to land runway 35. Rust Bucket 321. Cleared to land. He's joking. He's got to be joking me. Oh well. Here we go. It's in there somewhere. Don't know where. It's in there somewhere. And there we are. I can just about make it out. We're too high. We need to go down a bit. We'll take some speed off. Yeah, easy peasy. Look at that. Ha! Who said it couldn't be done? I think I did about 5 minutes ago.
1,000.
Yeah, we're a bit low, we're a bit slow, we're a bit heavy. We're a bucket. That's what it is, we're a bucket.
Approaching 3-5.
500. 400. 300. Approaching minimums.
You leave my minimums out of this.
200. 100.
Well, it's gonna be close.
40, 30, 20, 10.
A bit bouncy. We are down. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Rust Bucket 321. Turn right, any intersection.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign.
We'll go Rust Bucket 321.
Remember to check around your seating area, in the seat pockets, and overhead bins for all.
Anybody got a clean pair of trousers?
Please take care when opening the overhead bins, as the contents may have shifted during flight.
Oh, look how good it is. There's not one other plane at the airport. Oh, there's just one plane here. And he's going to take off in it. Oh yeah, okay. Head straight for me, why don't you? There we go.
Rust Bucket 321. Contact Taya Aniska Pedistries Ground Line.
That's easy for you to say, mate. I wish I could say that nice and easily. 121.7 Rust Bucket 321. Oh, minor miracles. Major miracles. That's a lesson on how not to fly properly, but still manage to get there alive. Ionis Capitio Reolius Ground. Rust Bucket 321, vacated runway. I wish I could say that.
Rust Bucket 321, taxi to Park 10.
Taxi to Park 10, Rust Bucket 321. And I'm going to have to go straight through you, so let's send a shudder through a few people. Turn taxi lights off, I suppose. Not that it matters, nobody's marking me out of 10, are they? Oh, it's a bit late you telling me that now, Dobie. It's no good you telling me I have to go to the end of the runway now. I came off short. Does it matter? It's just for fun. I won't bother bringing on GSX because I don't know how to open half the doors on this plane. I can only open the front door. Don't know how you open the back door and the cargo. Here we go. Welcome to, yeah, not so sunny Corfu. You sure you wanted to go here for your holidays, Dobie? And stop. Parking brake on. And cut the engines. There we are. We have arrived. Oh, a bit short on the parking there. Could have done a bit better on that. Well, it would have been hot and sunny in July. It's not July anymore. See, any other day it would have been hot and sunny, but because it's me flying in there, I get this weather. There we have it. We landed after a small glitch with the autopilot not quite knowing what I wanted it to do. And what we'll do, let's just go up here and we'll put in and there, and there we go. It's a perfect landing, really. See, look, perfect landing. Oh, the wheels have gone up. Why have the wheels gone back up? Oh dear. Put me wheels back down. I mean, it's perfect flying conditions, really. Well, I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Still can't see anything. I don't know how far out this is. About 4 minutes, I think. 4 or 5 minutes. So yeah, that's where we were doing our turn. And a nice visual approach where you couldn't see anything, which I thought was quite nice, really. Yep, still can't see anything. I think this is where I was asking if anybody actually saw the airport on our way to this point. And suddenly we could see a bit of ground, but not a lot. I think this is where we were going a bit high and we were stalling. Not me, I didn't stall it, that was the autopilot. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. That's why I put the gear up. And it was such a wonderful experience, where you could occasionally see a little glimpse of something, but not a lot. And we still have no idea what we're doing here. No worries, Dobie. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh dear. It was fun, even though I had a few problems. I have no idea what point we're even at here, and this is a recording, playback of the recording. I think this is where we were sort of getting in line, and we'll be able to glimpse the runway in a minute, in the mists of the distance. Possibly. Oh yeah, the gear's coming back down again. This is where I was sort of guessing where to aim, really. And suddenly we had sight of something to land on. In there somewhere. We have a runway. Yeah, this is a replay of it. Of what I just did, what I managed to achieve. I bet that doesn't look like anything in real life. Well, that's how FSX makes Corfu look. A manual landing all the way in. On terrible visual approach. With wonderful weather. Thunder, lightning. Poor visibility. Still a bit high there. Could have been doing with being a lot lower. A lot shallower. But we're okay. We're wobbling, but we're okay. We got one white and one red, which is good. Whoops, now we've got two red. We won't worry about things like that. You didn't see that. Come on, keep the wheels on the runway. Bit heavy, I think. Oh, yeah, bit heavy. But in those conditions, not too bad. We actually got down in one piece. It was definitely odd, because the UK was bathing in sunshine when we left it at Newcastle, which is fairly odd. And Greece, which is normally warm and sunny, was atrocious. Well, at least it wasn't gale force winds as well. That really would have put the mockers on it. But there we go. We managed to get down, slightly heavy. But I think I can be forgiven being slightly heavy on the landing in the conditions. Quite pleased with that myself. Despite the stall, can't have everything. We got there. We landed in one piece. Didn't hear any screams from the back. Didn't hear any clapping either, but still. Enjoy the weather. We have arrived. Thank you very much, everybody. That's been a pleasure to do that flight. All the way through, from beginning to end, it was a pleasure. I assure you. I'm not lying. No, why would I lie? Of course I wouldn't lie. And our next flight will possibly be tomorrow, but maybe the day after, because if the weather's good, I may actually go out on my motorcycle tomorrow. I haven't been out on my motorcycle for 3 weeks because I've been doing Flight Simulator. Bad me. As I say, hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you'll, if you're not a follower, you'll click the follow button. It would be nice. If you are a follower, thank you. Let's have a bit of music. Oh god, not Frosty. No, no, we don't want Frosty. We definitely do not want Frosty. No. Anything but Frosty the Snowman. I'll just check, see if he's on. Don't know whether he's started yet. That's where I'll be going when it does start. Let me just check. He hasn't started yet. Murdoch hasn't started yet. I'll get his Twitch details up and put them up. If I can find them. Problem is, he usually has his down as being FIFA 2000, or FIFA, yeah, to FIFA 2014. So, am I going to stop flying? No, I'm not stopping. I'm not stop flying. Well, I'm probably not do any more today. But I will be back possibly tomorrow, depending on whether I go out on my motorcycle tomorrow, is whether I'll be flying tomorrow. I'll definitely be back the day after that. Just looking to see if I can find. I've got to have it here somewhere. I'll have a look in my email in the bin. Hey, it's got to have it somewhere. Bear with me. I'll find Murdoch's Twitch in a second. He says. On the other hand, I might not. I'll try and find it. Yeah, sorry Spike. Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to come online, Murdoch. As soon as Murdoch's online, I'll be heading over to watch him, because I've sort of been teaching him a little how to fly. That's Murdoch's, he's not online at the moment. He's probably still working late. Depending on how Murdoch gets on, I may do another flight a little later on. We shall see. Getting a message. What am I getting a message for? Hello. I have Murdoch on Facebook. Would you believe it? Okay, Spike. I may be back on a little later on. We'll see how Murdoch does. If his flight comes to a premature end, I may do another little flight later on. Might do a nice small plane for a change. We'll see. Keep an eye out for the notification. That's the way. That's why it's there. It'll tell you when I'm streaming. For those, hope you've all enjoyed it. I'll be in the chat window here for a little bit until Murdoch goes live. He's just having technical issues, as in he can't quite figure out how to get the menu to show in FSX. And he will be online soon. He's still down as playing FIFA 14. So for today, or for now, my flight simulating is over for a little while. I may do another little flight later on. Let's see how we go. Gonna watch Murdoch when he gets going, because I've been teaching him how to fly Flight Simulator, so I've become an instructor now by the sounds of it. And I've been talking him through certain procedures, etc. Although he hasn't got many add-ons, he's using the defaults. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! No, 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 no. That's better. I refuse to have a Christmas song on just yet. Come on, Murdoch, what are you doing? Get your backside in gear. So the good news is Murdoch is home, he has FSX running, but he's trying to connect to VATSIM, which is giving him troubles because he can't actually see Windows. And he needs to be able to see Windows. Hey, with a landing like that, I could teach anybody anything. I'm on top of the world. I'm invincible. Not really. No, don't believe a word. It's all hype. Yeah, he's having trouble. I think he's got FSX in full screen mode, which means he can't find where Windows is, and he wants to get something on Windows. Hopefully, we'll get him over. Well, I just told him he's got an audience waiting, and he's lolled rather than gone gulp. Well, I always had trouble when I alt-tabbed on FSX. It doesn't like it when you alt-tab out of it. What you have to do is, on the menus, it's got a tick by full screen, and you just untick full screen, and it runs in a window. It runs perfectly well in a window. You don't need it in full screen. It runs perfectly well in a window, the same frame rate, etc. So it's just got to do that. It's very confusing. Because he's messaged me on the Corfu UK flight sim page rather than my Facebook. It's on that Facebook, if you see what I mean. No, I don't understand either. I think. Strangely enough. Which makes it very clever, because I've got to sort of look at two Facebook pages now. My own and the Corfu UK group. Now, come on, Murdoch, where are you? Get yourself in gear. Now, bear in mind that Murdoch is a relative beginner. Bear in mind he hasn't got all the bells and whistles, because his computer is a little less powerful than mine, and he hasn't got the add-ons yet. But apparently it's his birthday coming up soon, and his girlfriend is going to get a list of things to buy him. I've been telling people, some of the people I know, that I do Twitch.tv, and they say to themselves, what's that? A lot of people don't know what it is. Got 8 people in the room at the moment watching a banner saying thank you for watching because Happy Land is because it's finished. Hey, I don't want to care. I don't know. Come on, Murdoch. Pull your finger out. What are you doing, Murdoch? He's trying to get on VATSIM. I think that's the problem. He's trying to get on VATSIM. It'll be an experience for him if he gets on there, because they're a bit touchy about you using the right kind of language, a bit like Vox ATC. Vox ATC is a bit more forgiving, I think. And where did he say he was going? Soundboy, yes, you missed that flight. It was a beautiful flight all the way until we got to Greece, and then it went a bit murky and yucky with thunderstorms, rain. One thing for certain, when I stop streaming, it'll have made a recording, and I will upload the recording to my YouTube, and you can watch it back on that at your leisure once it's done. But we're waiting for a friend of mine, Murdoch31 on Twitch, to do his maiden VATSIM voyage. Basically, he's first real FSX flight with an audience. I've watched him a couple of times. But he's still offline. Come on, Murdoch, where are you? Without being rude, get your bum in gear. No worries, Soundboy. You'll love the end to the video, I hope. Well, apart from this bit where I'm talking, it's still recording now, but yeah, I hope you'll enjoy it. A visual landing when I couldn't see anything. That's quite unusual, but I managed to get down without killing anybody, I think. Although there may be a laundry bill. And one or two seats may need replacing. But it was a nice flight. May do another one later on. But it depends whether Murdoch gets a move on. Hang on, I just got a Facebook message from him. Let's have a look, see what he's doing. He says he's got VATSIM running, but he's going to need a lot of practice at it. So I've just told him to just get flying and get streaming because we're waiting. As soon as he starts, I'll stop mine and I'll put my typing skills to the test. He ought to change that what he's playing though. He's got it down as FIFA 14. He needs to change that. Because people will go on there and see him fly in a plane and think that's got nothing to do with football. And forgive him, because when he does play FIFA 14 he plays as Chelsea. It's not his fault. But then I guess better than the team that I support. And we wait, and we wait, and we wait. Come on, Murdoch. That's an appropriate song for the weather I just flew through. It's not raining men, it was raining something, but it wasn't raining men. Thank God. Well, he saw the message, he hasn't answered the message. I shall have to edit this video by the time he actually gets going, because by the time I stop this it'll have about 30 minutes of just me yabbering on waiting for Murdoch to come on. Hey! We want it raining Murdoch online. Come on, Murdoch. I'm beginning to repeat myself now. Okay, well anyway, I'm over at Murdoch's stream. I'm going to cut mine now. Thanks everybody, it's been a pleasure. I will be back tomorrow or the day after, or maybe a little later on tonight. Who knows? Anything possible when my flight's in. But yeah, come on Murdoch. Hurry up, or else I'll give up and go and cook myself something to eat. From me, thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Much appreciated. And Dobie, what can I say? Thank you for all the advertising and the Facebook page. And we got a message back. Hang on, just before I go. He's asking me whether I'm finished my flight. So I'm telling him the limelight is his, and we are waiting. Hopefully that'll give him the little push that he needs. Right, okay, so I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks everybody, and until the next time. That's just been 3 hours and 17 minutes of a stream. How about that? Goodbye for now.